This is Melanie Wilkinson with YorkNewsTimes.com. Well, this morning we made a trip to the wastewater treatment plant here in York to talk with Dressel. He's the superintendent of this facility. He wanted to talk about some questions that have been raised in the public recently about costs of not having a gravity main to the new site, what has actually gone wrong here at the old site, and why it needs to be replaced. And he just said that if anybody has any questions about anything, they should feel free to ask him because he is the man that could explain it.
We've had some questions lately about the force main and the emergency generation system here at the plant, and we wanted to just answer a few questions for the public to clear any inconsistencies up. As far as the current treatment plant, the new design, the pump station here will be still incorporate an emergency generator. Now, there is no new infrastructure that will be installed here at the plant. The generator is solely to supply power to the pump station in the event of a power failure. Now, I think where some of the confusion maybe is the new treatment plant site will have what we call a dual feed system. This system will incorporate power supplies from two different substations in the event of an emergency. We chose to go that direction just because of the cost of the emergency generator for that site would be so large and expensive, and the annual fuel and maintenance costs on that generator. So the capital costs were slightly higher, but the payoff it'll be about a 7-year payoff on that. The gravity sewer, the idea to be able to flow with the gravity sewer from this site here and totally eliminate this pump station, I just don't think it was even feasible. We're already about 25 feet in the ground with our sewer coming into this plant, and the new site is about 15,000 feet away. So to incorporate the correct slope for flow velocities and whatnot into that gravity sewer, not only would the construction costs be much higher because of the excavation, the depth, possible creek crossings, and also dewatering wells along creek sites. The wet well at the new pump station, if it was to be gravity fed there, would be tremendously deep and would require a pump station also. So the force main that we did choose to install, it's actually going to be a dual force main, which means there will be two pipes running parallel to each other. They will be about 14 inches in diameter. Now, the dual force main, the benefit to that is the excavation, it's going to maintain about a 10-foot depth the entire length of the route. The reason we chose to go right along Nobes Road, because it was an option to go across country, so to speak, was just for the ease of maintenance, because even with the force main there will be air vacuum release valve stations, I believe 9 of them from between here and the new plant, and just for maintenance on those valves made it make a whole lot more sense. It's been a long process, and we feel we've done a great job with the planning and the design. It's going to be an exciting new step for the city and for a facility that is just absolutely critical to any kind of city. So we're looking forward to it, and I'd be happy to answer any questions about it.
The bid letting for the new wastewater treatment plant will be coming next week. That means that we're one step closer to a multi-year project. Again, this is Melanie Wilkinson with YorkNewsTimes.com.